morning, everyone. I'm Dallas Lindsay, and this is the Red Light Review. Today, we'll be talking with resident red light expert, Andy Ramirez. Can everyone give him a round of applause?
Hello,
So, Andy, in 2017, 939 people were killed in red light traffic collisions.
Sadly, that's the case here.
Now, to my knowledge, red light cameras were introduced in 2006?
Actually, red light cameras were introduced to Texas roadways in the year 2007. In fact, red light cameras influenced a decrease in traffic signal-related fatalities by 21% since their introduction.
Wow, that's really a lot. Now, in the days before red light cameras, punishments could be considered a little bit lenient to start, with courts taking harder stances over time. Do you have any examples of this?
There is a case in 1957 with a man named James William Coate. To sum it up for you and the people in the crowd, James William Coate entered an intersection after his light had become red. He should have stopped his vehicle, but in an act of negligence, he caused the death of a woman during the collision. This is just a reminder to everyone that you should never run a red light because you never know what could happen. But James William Coate, he was charged with 1 negligent homicide and a fine of $750. In modern currency, that would be about $7,000. So you can say goodbye to that new iPhone that you wanted to buy.
So, in that 1957 Coate case, did he serve any sort of jail time?
Coate was actually given no type of jail time whatsoever.
Wow, that's kind of crazy if you ask me.
I would agree with that.
So would you say in future cases in Texas, would you say that those kind of crimes are treated more seriously?
There was a case in Dallas, Texas in 1965, Dunn versus State. In Dunn's case, he was charged with negligent homicide, and he was also given a 1-year sentence in jail. It's still a fairly lenient case, but in comparison to the one versus Coate, he did get a year in jail. So I think that is progress in the way that we are taking charge of these crimes that sometimes are seen as it's whatever, but it should be taken way more seriously because there is a bunch of people who are affected by this act of crime.
Yeah, just running red lights. It's like you're late for work and then you kill a person, right?
Better late than dead.
All right, so you have one more case to talk to us about regarding sentencing in Texas for red light fatalities.
Yes, I do. In 2005, Mark Douglas, Montana, was charged with the same of negligent homicide, as mentioned in the previous cases we had talked about today, Dunn versus State and Coate versus State. But in this case, he was sentenced to a confinement of 6 years in prison.
Wow, that's way more serious than the last two cases. I mean, it makes sense as it's a more modern case. It's from 2005?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, that makes sense. So, I mean, through these cases, you can kind of see that it's more serious sentencing as time has progressed.
As an expert on red lights, I see that as progress. I see that as justice as well. Because with this sentencing, it's making it known to the society that these red light collisions are being taken more seriously compared to how they were back then. So I am glad that the government of the United States has decided to pay more attention to red lights. And just as a reminder that everybody else should be paying more attention to red lights as well.
Well, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
And up next, Rob on the Street.
How do you feel about people running red lights and causing deaths throughout the years?
I think it's dumb. I think it's worth the wait to save a life. That could be your kid, that could be your aunt, your mother. What if somebody passed a red light and hits your mother?
It would be terrible. I'll be sad.
So I think they should have cameras and they should get fined really well for that.
Did you know that there was multiple cases that people don't even get time?
That's horrible. Anybody that passes a red light should get some and hit somebody and kill somebody. They should get some time, no matter what.
And on top of that, the red light cameras, they've been illegal and banned just this past year.
I don't know why they would do that. Because if their mother died or someone of their family, they'd put them right back up. That's horrible. That doesn't make any sense to me, you know. I mean, you're having there for a reason, to protect, you know, yourself and others, you know. If there's no rules, anybody can do anything.
Exactly. All right, well, thank you for your time.
Welcome, player.
Hello, welcome back. My name is Robert Vicente, and today we're going to be discussing about red lights. Today I'm with Alex Doniz, and I'm going to be...
What's up, y'all? Happening?
How do you feel about people running red lights and causing deaths throughout the years?
It's freaking horrible. Like, I don't know why people would run a red light. I don't understand why you can't stop for 30 seconds when people are out here dying, bro. Like, yeah, a yellow light is to slow down. A red light is to stop. So, I don't know if you're colorblind or something, but running red lights is bad, and I do not approve of this.
And how would you feel if someone were to cause an accident and hurt your family member?
I'm throwing hands, honestly. Like that's horrible. I don't understand. It just takes like a little bit of thinking to slow down at a red light, and you can avoid a bunch of accidents and crashes.
All right, well, thank you for your time once again. My name is Robert Vicente.